Good morning dear students. I am teaching chapter 15 and name of the chapter 15 is the sun, moon and stars. Sun, moons and stars. And first I discussed about the sun. Diagram I will draw here. Sun, and I discussed about sun is a big ball of fire, and during the day time you can see the sun. And why it looks very small? Because it is very far away from here. That's why it looks very small. And you know that sun rises in the morning. Sun rises in the morning and in the which direction? East direction. And it is much bigger than the earth. And it looks very small because it is very far away from here. यहाँ से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर होने के कारण ये बहुत छोटा दिखता है. The sun sets in the evening. And which direction? West. And after that I discussed about the moon. This is the moon. And different shapes of the moon. You can see the sometimes it is no moon, and sometimes it is crescent moon and half moon, and it is full moon. So the moon seems to change its shape and size every night. Sometimes no moon is not there in the sky, you can't see. Sometimes it looks like this, and this is the crescent moon, this is the full moon, and this is the crescent moon. Crescent moon. This is called the crescent moon. And after that, it looks, sometimes it looks half. Sometimes it looks half. So it is called the half moon. It is called the half moon. It is called the half moon. And now I will discuss about the stars. So I told you about the sun, moon, and now I will discuss about the stars. Stars. So stars twinkle in the sky at night. During the night time only you can see the stars. And stars are also present during the daytime, but we can't see. But we can't see them because the bright light of the sun. During the daytime also it is there, but we can't see because the bright light of the sun. And stars are very large in size. They look small because they are very far. Stars are also big in size, but they are very far from here. Stars twinkle in the sky at night, and you can see the stars at night, and they looks like a point because they are very far away from here. That's why it looks like this. And stars are large in number. Stars are large in number, we can't count. Stars are large in number, we can't count them. So this is the chapter 15. I told you about the sun, moon and stars. And in this we discussed the sun, and the sun during the day in the sky, moon during the night in the sky, and the sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening. And the sun shines brightly and gives us light and heat. You know, the sun provides us light and heat, and the moon seems to change its shape each night. and the stars are in large numbers. We can't count them. Stars are large in number. We can't count because they are very large in numbers, and every night they twinkle in the sky. So this is the stars. So this is all about the chapter 15, and I will show you slide.
Our topic for today is phases of moon. The moon revolves around the Earth in a fixed orbit. The moon does not have its own light. Sun gives light to the moon. When the moon is between the Earth and the Sun, we cannot see the moon at all. This is because the side of the moon facing the Earth does not get sunlight. This is called the new moon. After 2 to 3 days, we can see some part of the moon. This phase is called the waxing crescent. As the moon is gaining light, that is, expanding in illumination, we use the term waxing. About a week after the new moon, we can see half of the moon. This phase is called first quarter. Two or 3 days after the first quarter, more than half of the moon is visible. This phase is called the waxing gibbous. About 2 weeks after the new moon, we can see the full moon. This is because the full side of the moon facing the Earth gets sunlight. Now, the moon begins its return journey from the full moon to the new moon. The next phase is called the waning gibbous. As the moon is now losing light, that is, decreasing in illumination, we use the term waning. The next phase is the last quarter, followed by the waning crescent. When the moon comes back between the Earth and the Sun, it enters the new moon phase again. Number of days between 2 new moons is 29, as the moon takes approximately 29 days to revolve once around the Earth. These changing shapes of the moon are called phases of the moon.